Hi. Sorry it took so long. The game was verifying. And I'm having a around. I don't know, I feel weird. Like, this avatar doesn't really have nice clothes. So, I was lazy. And this avatar is made in Vtuber Studio, and the new Vtuber Studio is a bit less intuitive than the old one, however weird that sounds like.
Reset.
I don't know, the old Vtuber Studio is hard to learn, but I feel like it's more convenient in some areas. While this new one, I really struggled with inserting custom stuff from internet. Are you ready? A new destination, a new Trailblaze, and of course a new outfit! Before departure, Black Swan read my fortune, saying I would have a glacially beautiful moment in Amphoreus. I immediately understood. It means I finally get to wear this little dress. Come on, Talia. Let's take a picture together and capture the beauty, Mark said. Oh, okay. Oh, it switches her back to preservation. Okay. She looks naked goddess, which makes me think we'll learn something more about her. Oh, yo. Why so many messages? I'm just one person. This is just one phone. Hello? Help. Too many messages. Can you stop? I am non-existent. You don't see me. Uh, 41. 9. Okay, I have 41 on regular and 28. Okay. It gives me 69. Hey, what is this? Inedible culture. Is this like special bonus? If you can get characters from the past of it. Yes? Linka, facial. Okay. But they are also limited by person. Why so many characters? I am starting to think that Honkai Star is becoming even worse than Honkai Impact Third. Because Honkai Impact Third has so many banners every time I open it. And now I open this and I see one new banner, 3 old banners. And if someone wanted all 3 of those characters and the new one, they would be like, in so much despair. Like, weren't 2 enough? Why 3? New reward. As a new 4-star remembrance icon. Okay. Flame Who the fuck are you guys? Oh, this way. Be very friendly with us. Legend has it that Ilya the Chrysos heir spent his entire life wandering Amphoreus, and his personal letters were eventually discovered by a wandering bard, thus giving rise to this travel. Isn't this too many events for a new update? Like, I am a bit overwhelmed. Also here, 4 5 stars on a fun. That's a lot. I would dare say that it's too much. Enemy barrage type abilities will always initiate from the fixed side of the team, essentially attacking all units. Okay, I don't care because I can do this. This is my rule. This is what I finished last. My room is the biggest. Okay, Immune. Benefactor, sorry for bothering you. I have previously visited planet Thalassa and obtained a pile of freshly harvested Thalassan lightwood. This rare ingredient is harvested from deep reefs and boasts a sweet flavor. It is valuable as food and medicine, and delivering it to you for a taste. Please offer a gem. I will make a fifth. I merely read You're So Good. I don't intend to keep a mere transactional relationship between you and me. When I returned to Thalassa, the people over there were still treating me like before. I suppose they haven't heard of news concerning me, which might actually be a blessing in disguise. I wonder how my old pals will react when I return to the love. Good job, girl. Tinian, let's have tea. Tinian, time for beef offal stew. It's been a long time since I heard that fish name. I studied very quickly. Madame Yukong has also mentioned you were the one who had delivered this gift. I put a report. Thank you, Benefactor. Now I can finally set off on my journey. Young P has received a nice few bills for her and promised to prepare a plate of chili oil beef, offal soup. I have too many missions in this game and they didn't finish because I am a lady. Why did I get 700? Let us. Hey, the space station sent someone over with gifts. I asked the express conductor to leave the items in the cargo car. Please come and help yourself. What are the gifts? It looks like Asta's doing. What would someone as rich and eccentric as her send us? It's all snacks and supplies and some interesting gadgets invented by the researchers. They said they wanted to repay us for our kindness and help back at the space station. Everything is a small token of their appreciation. It was nothing really, they didn't have to do all this. I have no interest in the gifts, but I appreciate their sentiment. Wow, I'll be right there. By the way, make sure you come along, Talia. There's a little robot in here that would be perfect for you. Why me? Do people not want it? What kind of robot? Does no one else want it? After some discussion with the conductor, we figured it would be best for you to take it. Pompom was going to use it as an express cleaner, but considering how busy you always are, Talia, you can probably use an assistant. So the little robot is all yours. Talia, remember to visit the parlor car. We'll keep your stuff here for now. I've got snacks here too. Speaking of snacks, there are certain passengers that I would like to remind not to sneak off and eat them all by themselves. Make sure you leave some for others. Hey hey, it's been a while since the conductor greeted us with a hey hey. That means time for a word from. Exactly! Regarding our next destination, a passenger has given us a special tip. As usual, we'll discuss it at the navigation meeting. Meet in the parlor car. No. Let's do it.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Black Swan isn't joining us. She doesn't think it's right to join in on our boat when she's only hitchhiking with us. So she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphoreus. Can read our minds. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Where's Sunday?
Oh, he isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Let the control freak lose all control. Send him to a washtopia. He's pretty laid back about this, huh?
That's unexpected, all right. But let's not do that.
Let's start voting on our destination.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Mr. Mikhail's homeworld. Right. Lushaka was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster. And I am not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Malustanin, the agate world.
That's where Idrila the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
Ah, a planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
The Express can soon achieve perpetual motion. We don't really have a choice in a time like this, do we? No one wants to go to Edostar. No one wants to go to a washtopia. It's not that simple, but we can save Pom-Pom from worrying about service delays, at least for a foreseeable period of time.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Yeah, what if Amphoreus is even worse than the other two choices? Agreed, Jonathan. So, everyone is leaning toward the uncharted world. It seems we have got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too, I'm for Amphoreus.
Looks like Pom Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
This voting thingy only would work if Hoyoverse prepared several updates. Like several worlds in one update. Which is a lot. Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black. Ah, Talia, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral chart, isn't it? Doesn't feel any different to me. Same for everyone else, right? Maybe not for Pom Pom. And worlds that have been mapped on the astral chart also present new surprises from time to time. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I will reveal it when the time comes.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
You are giddy and excited! An opportunity hard to come by, huh? So I'm better than an Ian.
This is Akivili we're talking about. In the first instance, every one of their stops was a world no human had ever set foot on. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili, so we don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
You sound like it too. Danhan! I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the memo keeper if you want to know more. Are you nervous, Danhan? Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It will be fine, just trust the crew. We have never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later. Will the entire team drop on Amphoreus? Considering it's a new territory?
Oh, hey, great timing! I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
The start of a journey when we dive into the unknown. The middle of the journey when some gains are made. The end of the journey when we wanna commemorate the adventure.
Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Optional cut with your companion. Take it close. Trouble! The trotter is trying to get your attention and does not want to be ignored. Okay, spotted. Okay, take some attention. Did I talk to everyone? No! Black one.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision.
Who did you hear that from? Why do you want to go to Amphoreus? Why is the garden turning to us for help?
Truth be told, it's more of a personal request. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
That sounded like a threat.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
We're going to Amphoreus. We're going to Washtopia. We're going back to Senatoni.
I see.
You're taking it very calmly.
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
He's too calm now. I want to see him freak out. After much deliberation, you realize that insufficient preparation is as good as no preparation. Never mind, having some preparation is better than none. Okay, so that's you doing the work. Oh, now I will be using the stop to work. Begin the work.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on!
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
Whoa.
Here it is. The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphoreus.
So blindingly bright. What celestial body is this? How did it suddenly disappear? Whoa, it's in the shape of an 8.
No one knows. That's what you're about to find out. As you can see, Amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
3 paths interweave and fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary Pathfinders are known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to Emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
Oh shit. Which eons come from this world? When I was watching the trailer, I noticed that the character that looked like Kevin Kaslana threw some golden thing on his chest, and it looked on his chest like there was streaks in a weird way. And when I saw it the first time, I was like, why does it look suspiciously familiar? Like, it looks kinda similar to this Eon of Destruction. And it would be so fucking weird if it turned out that the Eon of Destruction was a human who ascended from Amphoreus.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the three paths to be the erudition. Who was the Eon of Erudition once again? Eon... oh, news. That weird thing that looks like a supercomputer. Already Honkai Star Rail Wiki corrects me on my idea about the Eon of Destruction because he comes from completely different planet. Well, sad. It would be actually funny, but it's not true.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the Remembrance.
The Eon of the Garden of Recollection? Okay, so remembrance is connected to memory. It's kinda like an eon of memory. And in all of Hoyoverse games, memories are very important. Part of the storytelling. Well, erudition. Erudition is about logic and strategic action. So we have logic and action, logos, I guess we could say logos. We have memories, and who is the third one?
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other two paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all.
Okay.
This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the three interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field.
Oh,
Hello, Lappen. How are you? Now I see why the databanks is important. Have no fear, resilient little me will volunteer. We're turning back. Next stop, Lusaka.
Crime 3.
Fine. It is still encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in databank.
Was
is
that the
unavoidable.
dentist?
I'm sorry. You have to suffer like this. But the tooth is actually happy right now. Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Nahal cool. No pain at all even when he threw in the new filling without pains.
Well, these that's a flaw. Hey, where's March 7? Yeah, I was wondering where that chatterbox had gone. Really, who? All four of us are here. She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the war. That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room.
So me happy cause no pain 3.
Good, good. I am happy too that you feel no pain.
Let me know if there's anything I can assist with. I'll do whatever I can.
Why do I have to share a train with that guy? Marchy 7. March, are you in here?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Sass! What if she comes from this world? Did you come down with something? Is it motion sickness? Are you possessed?
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly.
Black Swan presses her forehead against Mark 7's head as if feeling the latter's memory.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Are you a doctor now?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
He's a doctor now.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after
Can me
warping
get
to
mental
Asdana.
healing Owo?
I don't know. Maybe he should become a psychologist.
I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphoreus itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
Because she's the weirdest one of our troop. She's the one with the most sketchy background besides me.
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
Hey, so she needs to stay back? That's so sad.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Give it to me. No, how could I leave you by yourself? 3, 2, 1, cheese.
What's with the melodramatic turn? I'll be fine.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7 can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
How I'm supposed to make photos when most probably the whole universe will fall onto my head.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphoreus?
Yes! No, that would be too much of a coincidence. Don't say no before it's not decided. I can see it actually be the case. I haven't seen anything related to six-faced eyes yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphoreus affected her before any of us. Are you so sure about this? But I am not. This is too sus. She was the first that was hit. That's definitely related to her background somehow. Talia, I want you and Dunhang to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? Sure, we work well together. Pretty sure we're going to need more help. What about the rest of you? Amphoreus is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you'll both have each other's back.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
He is so displeased, poor Welt. Poor Welt. He was so enjoying himself on Penacony. Now he has to stay back and be an adult. Chin up, Welt. You will get your chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March
Oh, well.
7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great. Sounds like we are all good. Come with me to the parlor car then, you two. I prepared the backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it so soon. Would I be afraid? What if Himeko is going to give us her...
Me got real cozy blanket here, 3.
Nice. I also have a blanket. But I have it always. Himeko, please don't give me your cup. Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, I will let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
Funny story is, I kinda stole this fuzzy blanket.
From who? Also, did they say that I am getting a car? I can't drive the car, dog! You will see how bad I am at driving cars.
Yippier.
Text-to-speech read YPR instead of YPR. Our what now?
Always remember, pedestrians bring extra points.
No, that's only in no, wait. In GTA. In GTA, it only counts as money. The Express is splitting up. Can I have the party card? Amphoreus is outside the inter-astral peace telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you are there. So I am getting a car, so they could keep in contact. Yeah, I forget about this, that all the galaxies we were visiting are under the inter-astral peace telecommunications, which allows us to use phones in space, I guess. Uncoupling and using one of the express cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're on Amphoreus. So we are going to just remove one of the cars from the train. Not like car, like driving car. No, car like the train car. And we'll just, what? Board it and drop into this squarey box on the planet? Like, yee! Is this going to be like that? I don't plan to die in a
I want a
squarey
silly
box.
car.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so
I
just
got driving
buckle up,
skills,
and
no
it'll
cap.
take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe.
Do you work at NASA though? If you work at NASA, I would believe you, because then you would definitely have some driving skills, like entering the atmosphere. My God, coming back from space.
I learned to drive in both Mario Kart or GTA.
Doesn't count. We are in space. Don't you know that driving in space is different than driving on the road? You have to know how to enter the atmosphere!
It does.
No, it doesn't. Unless, in Mario Kart and GTA, you could drop from space onto the planet in an old car and withstand it without dying
Well,
in
too bad I may
flames.
greet friction with the space roads.
Good luck. I was more thinking about the dying in the ball of fire, kinda. The Express is more multi-purpose than I thought. Woohoo! A powerful engine to send cars blasting off in space.
Oh, no you don't. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way,
I'ma
alright?
just go vroom vroom till it goes louder vroom till it works.
I don't think Pom Pom will accept you. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her. See, even Danghang doesn't trust me, and if I don't trust you and Danghang doesn't trust me, then something is going on.
Get going whenever you're ready. Pom Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready! Now cutting. I think.
This means I am right, Yippee.
Anticipation.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. This looks so weird. Who is there? I hear meow noises. What the fuck?
Look, I was correct.
Oh, someone shot at us. Oh,
It goes vroom vroom.
yeah, it goes boom boom. Did you see that? Someone literally shoot at us, but not with guns. They shoot a fucking lance into us. Like, imagine you're in a train car coming from space into the atmosphere of the planet, and someone has a spear and is like, I see flying object, gotta throw it off. Imagine if people were reacting to UFO like this. UFO. I guess we were UFO though. For them. This is too much. My flying car now has a hole in it.
Boom, 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 I want you in my room.
Well. Why? Oh, we destroyed some building. Oh, the train car didn't survive. There goes our communication.
Because we can play Mario Kart 3.
Huh. Okay. I never played Mario. Also, not only we destroyed the building, we lost the train car.
Or I'm yeet my cat at you.
Your cat will love me. Not only did we destroy a building, we also lost the train car. It's now in flames, so I guess there goes our communication with the space. Dunhunk, are you alive though?
Nah, my kitty, you cannot make my cat like you, QB.
It's for the cat to decide. La 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 la.
The train went
la,
V-room though, QWQ.
Train went why? Train went what? How did it happen that we actually fell out of the train car? Dunhunk is slumped in the corner of the wreckage, his well-being uncertain. Don't die on me, Dunhunk! Dunhunk, time to get up. That was one stylish landing, bro. Time to come up with a name for the next
How because
reincarnation.
game logic be like that? 3.
Maybe there was something that happened in between, you know? Because Dunhunk looks more injured than I do. Also, the name for the next reincarnation is kinda rude. Wait, you see Dunhunk's chest rising and falling, proof that life still lingers within him. Shake him hard, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Hey, this is what he tried to do to me when I came into this world. Slap him in the... I feel I will go with shaking, but I will imagine that I am doing it like very violently. He doesn't even twitch. Looks like you gotta try some new idea. Do I have to kiss him? Maybe he will get spooked and wake up if I try. I don't think I should slap his face. I don't feel like he ever did something that would deserve slapping across the face. You recall the moment you first met Dunhunk on March 7th? Nope, I ain't no way. Yep, this is the way. Lol. It's as if someone is shouting in your ear. Just do it! It's veritably the whispers of the devil. After much hesitation, you finally lean down and... Sorry, Dan Hung. This is payback. Sorry for what? Oh, it's nothing. When did you come to? Oh, pardon me for not keeping you safe. Lol, lying. Lying, I am lying liar that lies. How long were we out for? You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. So Danhang dragged us out from the car. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed.
The game doesn't want us to kiss him.
Well, because the game knows that we are a female avatar and that we are lesbian. Maybe it would allow it if it was the male version.
Maybe.
I don't think so, but you know.
Would be funny.
China has a gay god, you know that. It's good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. Ooh. We should try making contact with the craft. Wait. How are you supposed to establish contact via the car that is in flames? Meko, we have made a smooth landing on Amphoreus. It looks like there's a civilization that... You call it smooth? I'm starving, Pom-Pom. Farewell, my friend. Finally freed from the express. Farewell, my prison. Message failed to send. So our communication is cut. Wonderful. I guessed as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find someplace safe to set up a base of operations. First, the statue and the buildings we have seen so far point to a civilization here on Amphoreus. We can only hope they're not hostile towards outsiders. It's dangerous here, we should leave. Are we back to being fugitives again? Who cares, we're only here to pay blade. What are you? Flying cat? What is it? I thought I heard something. Shh, someone is here. Show yourself, peeping Tom! Someone is here. Ready your weapon and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. Okay, let me look at the mural. There are some stars and some people. There is a pyramid and a swallow. And there's a tower. Looks kind of like the Tower of Babel.
I'm spinning 3.
Don't spin, you will
The
get
spinning
sick.
is funny.
Oh, and there is an eye in the sky. You know what it looks like? This eye that spews lasers. Kinda reminds me about the
It
depictions.
looks like Egypt 3.
Yeah, because it is Egypt. It reminds me a bit of Deshret imagery in Genshin Impact, because Deshret is imagining Genshin Impact as an eye in a sun kind of thing. So it's also Egypt, but there is a Babel here. Do you see it? There is a Tower of Babel here and pyramid.
Or the Eye of Horus.
Yeah, Eye of Horus too. Also, it reminds me about the latest Genshin Impact update where we actually saw...
The tower looks edible.
We saw a tower in... Oh, not tower. Eye in the sky that was very ominous. And red. Don't eat the tower. Oh, look, the door opened on its own.
Why am I never allowed to eat stuff?
Because the towers are not for eating. Have a cookie.
I just want to nibble it.
Have a cookie. Have a cookie, please. Mr. I need a drink, but I don't have any drink.
Nah.
Have a cookie in the meantime when I am going for my drink. I'm leaving you with my avatar. Don't do anything here.
I want the town and then the cookie.
You can only have a cookie. Oh wait, we are in Fantasy Greece now. Wait, what happened? Did you see that? I went a bit in that direction. Oh. Oh. What? Wait! I didn't talk to the creature. Can I go back? I guess we entered a memory? Everything is not destroyed anymore. Eat very slowly out of protest. I allow you. Oh, again. Oh, it's not here anymore. It looks vaguely Greek Roman, you know? Greco-Roman. Over there, the pink thing. Slide away. Oh. I'm starting to get a feel. See? Looks like we are walking between reality and memory. From the trailer, I got a feeling that Amphoreus is a land that doesn't exist anymore, and this convinces me that that's the case. That everything is fake. Okay, the cookie was fine, but still. What was that? Everything is dead. Hey. See, I feel like we're walking between reality and memories of the past. But the door works still. It's gone. That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what the creature looked like? Like, what's next? I'm not allowed to eat the rubble? Yes, you're not. Are you some kind of creature that feeds on building? A cat of sorts? A rabbit of sorts? The mastermind behind everything? It's unlike any of the known species in our databank, but I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphoreus after all. I feed on anything. Do you feed on drama? Back when we were trailblazing into Yarilo's state, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet. But with Amphoreus, all we have is whatever little Black Swan told us about the world. But we can't afford to screw up this trailblazing expedition. What should we do now? Find locals? I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside, that was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this having the expertise to create such sophisticated weaponry. Did you consider, Danhang, that it was not sophisticated weaponry but some very powerful human with a lance? Is it any match for my baseball bat? Is it any match for your dragon transmutation? I can tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We can learn and observe as we move. Can I eat the baseball bat? No, that's my primary weapon. You don't want me to have no weapons, do you? I don't even have a map. But on the map that I saw before, those areas that we were entering memories, looked very similar to Penacony Dreamland area. Oh! Bigger place! Imposing and archaic. Culture site? I don't know. Oh, there's a huge idol. Is that a person? It looks like no one lives in this area, and that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen, but... Look at that. What is that? A giant sphere. Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, this civilization has more than just great ingenuity in architecture. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only it were closer, I'll be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. I want to know what that is. A humanoid statue that does not move. You can't tell whether it's dangerous. Best not to get too close. A giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top, the sky appears torn open, or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift Inside, a sweeping vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect a golden glow. If March 7th were here, she would definitely use her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the team's photographer duties now. Photograph the distant giant here. Don't forget the city gate too. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace gates remain silent, unwilling to reveal any of the history and secrets hidden behind it. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquet, bottomless abyss. Then you regain focus, hearing a playful voice softly whisper in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
Photograph the cliffside gate. These turned out great. Huh, they deserve the most prominent spot on the photo wall. Huh? Did they move? Something is wrong. Watch out, Talia. Were they at this location before? I'm sensing hostility. These things aren't breathing, inorganic life forms? Oh shit. Looks like they want to keep us here. With a dead end and a cliff edge behind us, there is no other way out. We are going to have to fight them. You can stay trailblazing until you land a hit with your bat. Let's do this. Battle! Did you hear that weird sound? Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their war armor. When the war armor is destroyed, deals damage to enemies, delays their action, and regenerates energy for the attacker. Attacking enemies with destroyed war armor will also additionally deal damage to them. War armor will be completely repaired at the end of the enemy turn.
How familiar.
Oh, Bloom.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Bad luck.
The colors finally remind me about Dr. Rachel.
I see through you. Converge and awaken. All things in this world, human creations.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
You won't get away.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Second wave!
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
No matter.
I'll see you off.
Are you a priest? Hey, look, he even has a book. He really does look very similar to Dr. Ratio. Me is being silly. What do you do?
I have something for you.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
You won't get away. We came
Perhaps
together.
you still. Humanity never conceals
Draw
its desire to
something
control the
silly.
heavens, and
What
I'm
did you
no
draw?
exception.
You chose the wrong enemy.
No matter.
Destined for oblivion.
We came together.
Let's settle this.
Oh, really? Is that you, Kevin?
You've got something interesting.
Wait, what? Hey! He stole my bat! Also, so
I bear
Kevin.
no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
That was a cool entrance. Also, he stole my bat, but the funny part is that Kevin, as far as I remember, in Honkai Impact universe also used the bat at some point. Hokiana also then used the bat, so it's not a really foreign weapon for him. So him stealing the bat from the protagonist is a reference, I guess, to Honkai Impact 3rd. Everyone to be safe. Hey, I can understand what he's saying.
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet.
Okay, we are in the Abyss? What does it mean?
If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
Where did those people come from? They weren't here before. What are you even talking about? A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
Okay. They're just cold now. Yeah. That's stuff.
I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions.
I drew a cat. Is it just a cat with a chainsaw? Okay, it's not good. Deadly.
So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Hmm? Visitors from above?
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? Ugh, you even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
Why his name is Snowy now? Wasn't his name Finon?
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
I understand. We are trailblazers from beyond the sky. You're telling them everything already? Can't they understand that? There is no point concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
What do you mean above the sky?
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple.
Ah, those people probably came from behind this door.
We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent. And why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finan, from ID's Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
Why everyone is telling me where are they from when I just arrived in this world and I don't know what you're talking about? That's unusual name. Nah, I preferred it when you were being combated. A little longer and I would have shown you what I can really do. I'm done hung. I'm Talia. I am the galactic baseballer. I'm the galactic baseballer who's missing a baseball bat. Why do I feel like you and I are kind of alike? What that dialogue is supposed to imply? What is this dialogue supposed to imply? It sucks. Just logic. I don't mean logic.
Well, how about that? Perhaps it's fate. Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
We have just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can ensure our safety, traveling together would certainly be the best course. Please lead the way. How do you view the situation? There's more to this Finan than meets the eye. Their appearance was suspiciously well timed. How is it even remotely possible that we share a common language? About your spear. I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps like Yarido 6, Amphoreus was served by the Silver Rail eons ago, but the databank would at least have some records on the planet if it were true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual too. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared with our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's get moving and hope the problems will resolve themselves naturally. About your spear. Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we gained some important insight. Amphoreus' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged the Cloud Piercer. Looks like this world is nowhere nearly as primitive as we had first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with that at this holy city they mentioned. Alright, I didn't notice your messages. Hive mind, probably. I will run now though, cause I wanna bake a cake. Have fun baking! Thank you for dropping by. There's more to this Finan than meets the eye. I agree. To disarm you in a flash, and even snap my spear, he's no ordinary person. He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphoreus, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going to be resolution by force. Their appearance was suspiciously well timed. Yes, the timing is suspect too. The spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. I suspect that they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees are clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. Nothing, let's do that. Is someone arguing in the temple? Let's take a look, and remember, keep it friendly. Yeah, so they came from those doors. Those doors were closed before.
Virtus! You acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
I get the feeling city-state is going on here.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finan. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finan. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Every place has their fair share of trouble. Your right is here. Why isn't everyone out yet? The elder spoke of the end times just now and claimed that no place in Amphoreus is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Please give us a moment to discuss it. Finan interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refugee, and now he's saying the girl will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something from us. He's hiding something from the refugees. Yes. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about this world. He wants to hide the fact that we are visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along with Finan for now. We can also learn that what Treeby thinks when we are alone with her. Alright, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe. Don't worry about me. I'll stay behind to protect those in the area. Please, make haste.
This temple is destroyed.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road ahead is cut off. Aren't you going to carry and fly us across? You're not about to ask me to jump down, right? Hank is finally going to be able to jump. What are you talking about?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. Alright, silence please! We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory.
Uh-huh.
Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Interesting.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
There are even boxes here and cushions in the back.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet?
The refugees disappeared, don't you see? I don't see them anymore.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat.
Battle!
The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
You both have impressive fighting skills.
Free will?
Why are they doing so much damage to me?
Sorry. Came together. Together as one. Human creations.
You won't get away. I have something for you.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, Come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
It looks to me like you still prefer living. Don't lie to yourself, old man.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered, and we now have even more. Now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them?
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
What is this end times you spoke of?
Just as the word implies. It's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
The darn finality is still after me. Is this the sequel to Belobog? Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
What are the Titans?
The ancient gods of Amphoreus. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Who are the Chrysoceres?
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
Sus. What is the miracle performed earlier?
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
Oh. So this is what happens when we enter this place. We entered the past.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
Well, I did use it at will. That's all the questions I have for now. Your answers are too concise.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided Calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
What's that sound?
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
Ride the Dromas and head to the Holy City. Cool. Why am I riding dinosaurs? What magnificent creatures!
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called Dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Ride the Droma! The Dromas let out a dissatisfied growl and easily tosses you several meters away. This is your idea of docile! Why, Hugh, it's a good thing I managed to dodge quickly.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
Carefully ride the Dromas.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom, just like how the 4 of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
He even included the 2 of us. I don't really get it, but at least things unfolded quite nicely.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akama!
What the? You said it was a safe city! Yay, battle.
Bad luck.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
I have something for you.
I'll see you off. The dead return!
You won't get away. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
No matter.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Bloom.
Much obliged.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
You won't get away. That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
We came together.
Let's settle this.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land?
Let's say yes.
Please, I beg of you, save Akama. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Stay calm and leave this to us. You must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
I expected the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Let's stay here and lend our support on the battlefield. Do you still have your broken spear? He thought we were Chrysos heirs. Do you think this Nikador is related to the destruction? I don't think so. These Titankin have obvious differences to the Antimatter Legion. Our priority now is to find Finan. Or Finan, how should I say his name?
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Leave the curtain of memory and stir up ripple of past reverie.
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie!
Wait, what? Click and hold the button to activate Aurora's prayer to rewind time. How is the situation?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
We took care of some enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akuma is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
We can help. It's safer by your side, but I thirst for battle.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Wait, what? What did he just say?
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs.
Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Yay, battle.
I underestimated you.
Very felt it.
Receive divinity.
Much obliged.
The dead return!
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
I see through you. Converge and awaken. Human creations.
You won't get away.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy! We're back.
Three weeks?
We are Trian. We are Trinin. We are Trivi. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions!
The surprises never cease in Amphoreus.
Snowy! D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever! From the skies to the city, hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry! With us here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphoreus! Wouldn't that be Akuma? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akuma. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted.
Okay.
Well, let's keep on moving then.
I am stalking the storyline for now. I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm kinda... quiet.
Stream forth, the gleam of old.
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
Lord Finan! You're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
What?
Cortonus! Hang in there!
Oi, oi.
The rear is secured now.
Oh.
This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
That guy's crazy.
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone. Who are you?
Enough, Mighty. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
Still waters of oblivion. I see through you, together as one.
Let's settle this. The dead return!
You won't get away.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You won't get away.
Free will, or was it fate?
Cartonus!
This is Cartonus?
Phynon.
I thought it will be a normal NPC.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
The names of the people here keep getting stranger and stranger. Wait, did we just accidentally imply that Cartonus isn't alien?
Don't evade the question. Aglaia told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador.
Okay, so the guy likes to focus on war. Why do you look like the guy from Fate Stay Night so much? Are you Gilgameshi?
Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
Oh no. What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing.
Wait, what?
You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Who is him?
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Are we going to end in jail again?
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaia told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
My name is Talia.
Is that not also strange?
What?
That's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
So, they are very close to killing each other.
What is it, outsider? Do you fear the Lance of Fury's raging flames? Or perhaps you'd care to spar with me?
No thank you. I'm interested. Shatter them with the aftershocks.
Avoid getting too serious with Mighty, because he means every word he says.
Okay, hello Arachna.
That is true. Of this, you can be assured.
I'm sorry. We were not quick enough.
It's not too late. Leave it to us. Go, Finon.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. I hope that Mighty doesn't act on his words. After all, he's an exemplary fighter. If he's dead set on doing things his way, I fear not a soul could prevent it. Not even myself.
Cool. More battle!
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests. Welcome to Akama.
These enemies aren't moving.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Castorus?
Miss Pink Elf, but a village?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikator's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me. And kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Because we will die.
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
That's very useful ability.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come, to arms.
I underestimated you.
Perhaps you still. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
All things in this human creations.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion. You won't get away. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I have something for you.
I see through you, converge and awaken.
Bloom.
Much obliged.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Ouchie.
And yang.
Time for an overhaul.
Perhaps you still. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep. The dead return! I'll see you off.
Free will, or what's on the still waters of oblivion.
Ay ay.
Human creations.
You won't get away.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I weep for the departed.
Na 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 na
It too
na
shall
na
fall.
na.
You won't get away. That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. Again?
Nothing major.
And yang.
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Together as one.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
I have something for you. Perhaps you. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Yin and yang. A quick divination. Human creations.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Eternal Lance.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
What?
Miss Castoris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castoris.
So he was worried she will accidentally kill civilians.
Could you all quietly leave?
How are we we supposed to turn into birdos and fly? Is this the device that will do that?
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
What's that sound? Mommy, I'm scared. Don't hug. Is that your stomach growling? What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a title?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
It's fine, I already died a number of times before. It's fine. He's already died a number of times before.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
We have no interest in the Titan rights. As trailblazers, lending a helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus.
Are the Titans like lesser gods to Eon?
Stand with me and become heroes!
Can I become the hero? Oh, the fuck? Rotate the clues and assemble the pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can simply move to the target.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Was it Nikador?
Stay strong! Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Was it Nikador who shot my train card down though? Also, why is my Trailblazer's head hurting? What is that? Is that Nikador?
Careful! They look different from what I remember. Weaker. So, more distorted?
Don't get complacent.
Did you come here of your own volition? On the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
The Omniscia sees through you. Converge and awaken!
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Again?
Eternal sleep is not... The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
It can block? Characters with glory can obtain buffs via using skill or ultimate to increase glory stacks. Characters with glory can dispel a number of Titanic Corpus stacks equal to the current glory stacks when attacking.
Another journey beat. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
I don't like this battle.
With all my power, try the future. Come one, come all.
Nothing major.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Oh, I can finally put quicker
Humanity never
mode.
conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Yin and yang.
I'll see you off. The dead return!
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Human creations.
Free will, or was it the still waters of oblivion?
Yin and yang.
The dead return!
I see through you.
Time for an overhaul.
Receive divinity.
Much obliged. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Destined for oblivion.
A quick divination.
You've got a lot of nerve.
The dead return!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. From the still waters of oblivion.
You won't get away.
Let's settle this.
Aye aye.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Together as one. Human creations.
It looks like a long battle.
You chose the wrong enemy. The dead return!
I didn't know I will need specific elements for this battle.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
I see through you.
I'll see you off.
I have something for you.
No matter.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
From the still waters of oblivion.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Barely felt it.
Eternal sleep. The dead return! I'll see you off.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Receive divinity.
Reciprocity.
Repay.
Excellent. No matter.
The dead return!
Yin and yang. A quick divination. Together as one. Human creations.
Free will, or was it from still waters of oblivion?
We didn't even go to the half of its health.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Yin and yang.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Again. On the still waters of oblivion.
I'll see you off.
Bloom.
Reciprocity.
Repay.
Excellent.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
I underestimated you. Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
It too shall fall.
I have something for you.
I see through you. Together as one. Human creations.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I'll see you off.
Free will, or was it from still waters of oblivion?
Time for an over.
Eternal the dead return!
Yin and yang.
I have something for you.
Destined for oblivion.
A quick divination.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Bloom.
Reciprocity.
Repay.
Excellent.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Time for an overhaul. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Converge and awaken. Human creations. No matter.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Yin and yang.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Receive divinity.
Reciprocity.
Repay.
Excellent.
I have something for you.
It isn't a true boss. It doesn't even have 2 stages. It's just a minor boss
I see through you.
according to the game.
No matter. All things in this human creations.
Destined for oblivion.
Barely felt it.
I underestimated you.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
A quick divination. Converge and awaken!
On the still waters of oblivion.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Oh, I managed to lower all of the glory stacks. Even gods can bleed. Okay. Let's go 3 ultimates in a row. That should defeat him quicker. Yay. Supreme Glow. What's that? Ooh. Sexy lady coming from.
This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms.
Oh. That's why it was so fake.
Here.
Where are they going?
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphoreus. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Hello, Lady Aglia. Lady Aglia, your eye. What's wrong with her eye?
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
She sounds so cultured. See, I told you that I am a heartwarming girl deep down. She was just speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity.
So they did know?
After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Arkema has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well.
Don't kill
I've
us.
woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
I don't know. Where should we begin? Lady Aglia, could you give us some time? We would like to get back to our mission now that the situation has calmed down. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblade here. I can assure you that this will not bring any repercussions to Okema. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to some places.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
She doesn't even know what that means. With this space anchor on Amphoreus, we have taken yet another giant step on the path of Trailblade. Did I just create a waypoint? So this is the beacon of Trailblade. Wait a minute. Does it mean that every teleportation beacon I was using so far was a thing that I put there? Not discovered, I put them there. Or, more like, in the previous world, those beacons were already laid down, so when I came, the protagonist, I discovered them, like rediscovered them, meaning that I reconnected them to the main, network. But here in Amphoreus, there is no main network, so this is the first one that I put down. What were those green ones, though? That were giving me help so far. Anyway, it looks like on Amphoreus I will be the one who will be going around and putting teleport here, maybe here and here, maybe here and maybe here. Maybe I should start choosing place as well. Maybe I will be able to choose how close they can be to each other. Our boarding passes are appreciating in value. I don't get that. A few more and maybe we can reconnect with the express. Praise Aki!
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Living flame. Baby with face covered. Face atlas. Silver charted away to that black and white. Distant travelers listen to this world's prayer. Okay. continue our tournament.
We're here at Marmoreal Palace, Archima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier.
Public bath. It's a pool!
This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphoreus' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
Do we really have to get into the water? This feels a little embarrassing.
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
That was so gay. Can avert her gaze I wouldn't feel embarrassed. Listen to the bath sprite tale.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings.
Space, time, and laws.
3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature.
So they have 12 gods, I guess. Keep listening!
Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them.
So this is typical Greekness.
The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect.
That sounds kinda biblical too. Like the positive version of the negative version of the thing from the Bible.
Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
An enrapturing tale. Keep listening.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die.
Well, having golden blood definitely works wonders.
Not until the three calamities fell upon the world. Trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
And then?
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
This history is way too convoluted. No one enjoys powerful prose.
I see. Perhaps the words are too cryptic for you. That's why you find it difficult to understand. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others. Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphoreus.
Is this really what I prefer? Now that's more like it. This is catering to my preference.
Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right.
You sound like Nahida.
Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me.
I feel like I preferred the previous version. It was not that complicated. I don't know why the game assumes that protagonist is that stupid.
But three baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened.
Listens eagerly.
A prophecy appeared on Amphoreus, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphoreus!
Is something else wrong?
They're treating me like a child. Sounds like they might have glossed over something.
Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
Can I finally listen to the whole story? Like, will it always just stop in the middle and change the narrative and then start again? Amphoreus seems to be going through a rough patch. I still don't get what's going on with the Titans and Chrysos heirs, so you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky.
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
Aww.
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
So, what do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Come with me.
Only half. You didn't tell me the rest because the game forcefully treated me like a baby.
Please, give me a moment.
What's wrong?
The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs.
Okay.
I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
What's a puzzling custom? I just realized that her design is too one color. Because her skin is so light and she's wearing beige and brown, she looks so weird. I feel like she would look better if she had a little darker skin tone to offset all the beige. Like, or really dark skin tone to contrast with the beige and the browns. It's probably more of a hero's privilege. Why don't you go up with her, Talia? I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Okay, let's go. Hero's bath.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
Close my eyes again? Why do I have that feeling?
I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me?
Sit down and close your eyes. Show her that you trust me.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Follow her suggestion and move a little to your left. You move to the left. How wondrous! You have only moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has become distinctly warmer.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly.
Hello, Budatka. Do as she said.
Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think.
Did I hear that right? Is this lady saying that clothes are a mask that hides our true selves. That kinda implies that she prefers everyone naked. That's kinda gay though. That's kinda gay. Sexy lady, of course.
This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together.
Yeah, we are in a bath.
You can open your eyes now.
Will I be naked?
Look, we are joined together now.
What? I see booba and some flying golden thread. Is this some kind of ritual?
You're not wrong to think of it that way.
Damn. Doesn't change the fact that I think like she would look better, her design, if she had a really, really dark skin to offset the beiges that she's wearing. And complement the golds and light browns.
The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
Romance Titan! So are you an emissary or like a follower of the Romance Titan? That's why you're talking about being naked and bath and honesty, bonds?
You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphoreus to be free of troubles.
Go on.
You learned the legends of Amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphoreus. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness.
Is it a Stellaron?
Amphoreus has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Archima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphoreus' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves.
High expectation.
It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphoreus' flame chase journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew.
Flame Chase Journey! That's a reference to Honkai Impact 3rd. Basically, Amphoreus is invoking a lot of themes that were already done in different Hoyoverse games called Honkai Impact 3rd. And the characters we're meeting now are like alternative versions of the heroes of the previous era in Honkai Impact 3rd that happened 50,000 years before the storyline of the game, where there were like also heroes fighting with monsters trying to protect humanity, but they failed. So I am suspecting that in Amphoreus something similar is either going to happen or our presence may alter this ending for the positive one. Unless the destruction already happened and we are only watching the world that doesn't exist anymore, you know? Because in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a world that exists only in a memory that was long time ago destroyed, and the only thing left of it was the memory that you could enter and re-experience for having.
With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
You think too highly of us. Saving the world is what we do best. Are you sure about that? We really struggled on Benetton.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphoreus, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
Yeah, but why? We came here to establish the trade place, so our very existence here is like telling them that something outside this world exists. Like, we are laying the beacons for the Astral Express. How are we going to explain to those people, our friends that will probably descend from the sky later? Oh, they are just from that city you never heard about or something?
Akima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before.
So she's not against telling them. She's against telling them now because they may, like, I don't know, start hoping that we may alter their fate, and if we don't manage, then it will be like, meh. Bad experience.
Can you promise me that?
I have to, for the sake of the trade blade.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice.
Okay.
As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hung's worrying has created ripples in the water.
Poor Dun Hung. Poor Dun Hung. He's standing there at the bottom and like worrying his mouth. Like, what's happening to my friend? Oh my god. Are they killing them? Are they torturing them? Oh no.
Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Welcome gift. Can I just jump down here? Oh. Danhungu! Where are you, you asshole? We're supposed to wait here for you. Now I have to run through the entire bath area. What are you doing all the way here? We're supposed to wait there. You're finally back. What did she say to you? Summarize your earlier conversation. Promise not to tell her people about our interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be her only concern. Though this is consistent with how Finan was acting when we were at the Abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Yarilo 6, the people still had an understanding of space, and even past an eon. The sky above Amphoreus, though, is more like prison? They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be a taboo? Genshin Impact once over again. Yeah, on the Yarilo 6 they understood what eons and paths are, because the entire fucking city was preservation worshipping city. They have to know what the path and eon is, because preservation is there. Worshipped. But here, supposedly there are 3 eons. in this place. And still the world is isolated. And the sky is a prison. And it really reminds me of Genshin Impact and the false sky and the hidden truth of this world and stuff like that. Do you remember the mass of chaotic matter concealing Amphoreus from the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking that someone is intentionally keeping Amphoreus hidden. Their titans could also be related to some Ian. This is indeed a foggy situation. What should we do now? I can't stop thinking about your broken sphere. Let's explore the city like Aglia suggested. We helped defend their city after all. This is a good chance to fish around for information while they still have a good impression of us. We can also take some photos for our records. Well. Do I have to head now? Dinosaur! Anyway, I guess I will finish here. I would at least remember what I was supposed to do next time. This world is so weird. Mission. What is this? Ah. Typical. Anyway. Thank you for being here, Zeta. I hope you enjoyed the vaguely Greek/Roman world of Amphoreus. We didn't go far, I guess. To be honest, I don't know how long this storyline is. Like, we are here, Heroic Saga of Flame Chase, and we only finished like the first part. So, anyway. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. I really don't like being alone. Thank you! I feel like I'm getting accustomed to the new dress. Though I am looking more like a person living in Genshin Impact. I noticed when I was changing colors of this dress, that this dress has a lot of imagery that reminds me of Traveler from Genshin Impact. Like, similar symbols on the clothes. Yeah, I also am looking into some of the, I have on my TikTok a song to which my avatar dances, yeah? And I forgot what was the app I did that dance in, so I am looking now into all the apps I ever used for my avatar to discover how I can make more of those, but using more of my avatars, and make it into like a music video or something. There is also, if I had Unity, I could also try doing a Miku Miku dance, but that looked far more complicated. And I am bad with Unity stuff. Even if I only have to like move files into correct spaces, it looks... The entire interface of Unity kind of scares me. Okay, let's see who I can raise today. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Genshin Impact, Star Wars, and Republic, Love and Deep. Oh! The Lies We Tell Ourselves, Bloodborne, Zenless Zone Zero, Destiny 2, Art, Marvel, Rival, Yakuza, Like a Phantom, The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, Futuri's Way, The Rising is Hard? Who names game like that? But that game is named after me, I guess. Frontier Hunter, Ursa's Will, Fortune, Total War, Warhammer 3? Friday Night Hunt, Instant, Just Stuff, Mista, Fortnite, Met 4, Reconciliation, Dead by Daylight, I don't know. Maybe I will just go to see my coffee and wish her a happy birthday because she's having a birthday stream and she's playing the game Love and Deep Space, that game that actually topped all of Hoyo games. Not only like stole the first place from the best selling games from all the Hoyoverse games, but also toppled them. Like if you combine the money that all Hoyoverse games earns, that game still toppled them. I guess some Chinese studios know that there is a lot of thirsty women that like undressing men. Because in Love and Deep Space, apparently you can undress men. Okay, let's rate. Bye bye. See you next time. Meaning tomorrow.